The most important maintenance that you can perform on your car is changing the oil in your motor. Failing to change your oil at regular intervals could result in costly repairs, including total engine replacement. Fortunately, changing your oil is a simple and inexpensive process. Here is what you will need: 2 jack stands and a jack, paper towels, 5 quarts of synthetic motor oil, a pan to drain the used oil into, a new oil filter, a 1-inch wrench if you're using the K&N oil filter like I am, a 14mm ratchet, a funnel, and disposable gloves. To start, use your jack to lift the car off the ground one side at a time. Once the car is high enough off the ground, slide the jack stand under the car at the pinch weld. Lower the car onto the jack stand and do the same with the other side of the car. Once the front of the car is off the ground, pull the hood release and open the hood. Put on a set of disposable gloves at this point. Remove the plastic engine cover from the top of the engine and unscrew the oil cap. Next, crawl under the car and locate where the oil drain plug is. Slide your oil pan into place under the oil drain plug. Take your 14mm ratchet and loosen the oil drain plug. This may take more effort than you would expect, since most dealers simply use an impact wrench to tighten the drain plug. Once the drain plug is loose, continue to unscrew it with your hand. You will notice that oil will start to seep out when it's getting close to being completely out. Be careful not to drop the drain plug when it comes free. Take a few moments to let the oil drain completely out of the engine into the pan below. Once the oil stream is down to dripping, put the oil plug back into the bottom of the engine. Hand tighten the drain plug and then finish it with a quarter turn from the ratchet. Next, you'll need to remove the oil filter. You will need an additional oil filter removal tool that is an attachment on the end of the ratchet to get a traditional can filter off. Lay some paper towels down on the ground and slide your oil drain pan under the filter, as there's still a considerable amount of oil inside of the oil filter can. Once the old oil filter is removed, pour out the remaining oil that's left in the can into the drain pan. Once you have unpackaged the new oil filter, dip your finger into the old oil and apply it to the outer rubber ring to form the seal. Hand tighten the new oil filter onto the car and then apply 1/4 turn with your tools. Back at the top of the engine, place the funnel inside the top of the crankcase. Rotate the funnel as needed to ensure that it won't fall out as you're pouring the oil in. Open the 5-quart jug of oil and carefully begin pouring it into the top of the funnel. Have a paper towel ready to catch any drips as you remove the funnel from the top of the engine. Screw the oil cap back onto the top of the crankcase and replace the plastic engine cover. Put the funnel into the 5-quart jug and very carefully pour the oil from the oil drain pan into the jug. Clean up any oil that may have spilled on the ground with paper towels and dispose of them in a trash bag. Wipe out the funnel and the oil drain pan with paper towels and dispose of them in the same way. Clean up the used oil filter as best you can and put it in the box from the new one. Both this and the used oil in the jug will need to go to an auto parts store for proper disposal. Put the car back on the ground by lifting each side individually and removing the jack stands before carefully lowering it back to the ground. Your oil change is now complete and your car is ready to drive.